Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Ahn Rho Project, self-therapeutic psychiatric multimedia project for me to solve the problems and challenges in my life, as well as a self-improvement process for me to reach the heights, goals, and ambitions that I've set for myself and those around me. This is the first of 2 live streams that we're hosting today, back-to-back, separated each by a 15-minute gap. And so, continuation from the previous 2 sub-series of the Ahn Rho Project, BDMP, and Aftermath, BDMP, a play on words standing for basics of survival, cleaning, making sure that I can maintain my health, sleep, diet, all that kind of stuff, so that I can focus on higher priority items in life, such as business, employment, projects, relationships, so on and so forth. And then the second sub-series, Aftermath, focusing on the past 4 months, how everything has just collapsed, almost like a crisis situation, having someone go into severe disease and have to become a caregiver, and also having to manage this project as well as a new side business that's related to molecular research and nutrition. So all those things coming together, resulting in chaos, and that's the second sub-series, Aftermath. So this is a continuation of that, and in this first of 2 live streams, what you see is what you get. Take a look at the title, take a look on the side right here, bottom right hand side, you will see the titles of the 2 live streams I plan to have, as well as below it, the content that is in sort of very rough, shoddy, note-taken form, just everything that I want to cover today in the first live stream. So dust settles, 31X standing for 31 different topics or items or materials and abstract items as well, from cleaning to bed, pizza, and that's just some small examples. But obviously everything down there will work through in just sort of that sort of numerical order. With that being said, I will say that there are also photographs, so you can see on top right hand side, and that's related to the pizza right there that you see in the title. So again, what you see is what you get, nothing too shabby about that. Of course, I will say that the Ahn Rho Project as a whole, before we dive into this, just a very, very short 20-second introduction to the Ahn Rho Project, of course, in addition to everything I've said so far, is that it does cover a little bit about, it's a comprehensive project that's broken down, into sub-series, domains of life, and analogies. And if you want an introduction, you'll just have to go back, straight back to maybe one of my previous live streams about a week ago, because I haven't been doing the introduction. There's too much to get through before I can do the introduction. And so, with that being said, in one synopsis, it is a comprehensive life management project. And, the best way to constantly improve and grow is to subject myself to public scrutiny. Of course, why don't we just get started now and run through everything that we need to get to. So the first live stream is very basic. We're focusing on a lot of just uptake and chores. So I take a look at the very bottom right hand side to keep myself on tabs. Counts down from 0 to 0, 1 to 0, 0, and that's just to remind myself of what needs to be done next. That these are the things that are going to propel me to move forwards. In fact, I want to stand up now so that I can get moving. The number 2 right there, 02, stands for learning, and that means that there's a whole bunch of different things regarding research in biomedical science, as well as learning how to manage my time better. All those sorts of courses and books to read are supposed to propel me to move forwards. And so that's something that I have to keep in mind, that I have to keep moving efficiently and not waste my time. So that goes into 01, urgency and essentials. So essentials, urgency in time, meaning that things that need to be done right now, immediately. For example, in the next 18 hours, I have to be ready to get up and go to work. What do I need to get done for work? Because that's obviously going to happen immediately. Or maybe I have some invoices, some clients coming from my side business, in which case that needs to get done. Maybe say, I don't know, I need to have an appointment with them in 3 days, so that might be the deadline. So that is urgently needed to be done. So I had to do that right now. Or maybe just in the next 5 minutes, I have to get something here and toss in the garbage, so I need to cover it on stream. So that being said, that's 01. 00 stands to urgency of importance. So that's not time-based urgency, so it's a little bit on the back burner, but needless to say, it's still important stuff that maybe has to do with video editing or whatever, or maybe has to do with volunteering, and that's important because my client's coming up, but it's maybe further down the road and I have time to allocate later. So that's 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 0, and then now we go straight down to the 31 items. So we're going to breeze through each of these things and move around the room, because there's a lot of things here that I can show physically that are correlated with each of the items down there. So starting with 0 to 1, right, we got rid of the zeros. So 1, work booklet. So this is something that I have to want to This is region E right here, by the way. This is D, region D. E over here. We have this booklet here that I need to scan and completion all the way through. It has about 50 pages. Made it when I was at my workplace 3 years ago when I was still learning how to, as a very beginning of learning how to manage my time properly. And so I created this entire craft, and I want to, before I leave my workplace, I have to scan this. So that's something going on the pipeline. Maybe in about 2 weeks time, I'm going to start getting to work on this tab. Hopefully maybe sooner than that. And below it is actually 2. So 1 was a work booklet. On the right hand side right here, it says Times bag. This is a Times bag, Times magazine. So there you have this red bag. It's a class 2 item from my caregivers. Guardians. I need to give that back to them. So I have to clear everything on inside, which is filled with stuff from university days. So can expect this in maybe the next month or so to get to the Times bag. I want to get rid of that as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What's 3? 3 says towels and spoons. So right here, we're going from, that's E. D4, D3 is all clean now. D3, D2 here still has some stuff, and D1. So D1, we have the spoons that I got from grocery store, as well as these paper towels, ultra strong absorbent, whatever, Snow Soft from Dollarama, dollar store up here in Canada. We also have these from Metro and supermarket in a grocery chain. So some disposable stuff that I'm going to bring to work. I have to take off the plastic packaging and take off, and this one I can actually dump in here with this Wendy's bag, which I believe is 04 or something like that. But basically this Wendy's bag I took out and I placed up here, but I'm supposed to bring it to work. So I'm going to take the spoons, which I'm going to use for eating my lunch, my dinner when I go to work, place it inside, and this bag goes inside this work bag. So that bag has all my lunch and my, say, nutritional supplements that, doing research on. Take this, put it inside that bag right there, ready to work, and this takes the plastic. I have to take plastic off. So that's 4. 5 has to do with paper towels once again. So we're going to backpedal to region B here, and you see all this stuff here. There's all these paper towels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's inside is actually, I can probably show a little bit. It's a little bit yellow and looks disgusting. It's not piss. What it is, it's detergent. And the reason why that is if I turn around, okay, 5 is towels, so that's good. I actually had to. So you can see that there's maybe about items, let's take a look here, I need to reference them, about 15, 16, 17, 18. So it says 15, sleep, bed, work, overtime, no, so 15, it says clean the bed process. I have it in note-taking form. So the process of cleaning this bed, basically, of course, New Year's, but really, it didn't matter if it was New Year's or not. It's just the fact that I had 3 days, so my time is scarce, and so what I had to do was, first of all, I had to take all the sheets and this blankets and a pillow and the pillow sheets that I washed up there is on the side right there. By the way, I can get rid of this photograph for now. I'll forget it. So all this kind of stuff, I had to get it into the laundry and get it washed. So in the meantime, I picked up this bed in the morning and I dusted it off. I just kicked it a couple of times, all the dust, whatever dandruff or shit falls on the floor, sweep it all up using that broom over there, which, by the way, is probably item something down there. It's like item 20 something. It doesn't really matter. That's something that's from the residents, the landlord, so that's not my item there. I had to note that. So I would do the laundry, turn it on the side, kick all the dust down, sweep it all up, and then at the same time I had to take these paper towels here and then fill with detergent, and then just not detergent. I said detergent, didn't I? Dishwasher. And just lightly get it wet and just sweep horizontally and vertically all the way down and get it all nice and clean. Okay, on top of that, so that's kind of like 0, that's 15, 17. Right, so moving on that topic, so you can see there's all this plastic on the bed mattress. So the plastic's from a workplace. Again, I work in a warehouse, shipping, receiving, that kind of thing. And then we have here the bed mattress actually from previous tenant when we used to have a house, when I used to have. So anyways, I wrapped it up. And on the side here, why don't I show this side? You can see it's all taped up, and I had to stitch it back up together diagonally and vertically with tape because it was starting to fall off, and that's just from wear and tear. And the reason why I cover it obviously is because if it's been used and it's a used mattress, I don't want all the shit from the inside touching my newly washed blankets and and my bed sheets and just getting touched with me, right? We don't want any cross contamination. That's that. So that's 15, 16, 17, I believe. 18 is just using those broom. I use the broom not just to sweep, while I had it up here, why don't I just not clean not just the sides of the bed and all the shit that fell from the bed, but also underneath the crevices, the corners, and the closet here. This is region C, right? Region C. A is the office, B is right here, storage, C is the closet. By the way, about a month ago, 2 months ago, previous live stream, you took a look, it was a complete mess, everything was a complete mess. D was absolute fucking hell. Absolute fucking hell. Anyways, down here, it's all gonna just sweep it all up, all that shit, and it's right here now. So I'm gonna return this back downstairs, and that's, I think, item 20 something, like I said, I don't know where that is. Needless to say, floor sweeping. So, that's the number 19, yeah, that's the broom right there. And 20 is the laundry, the bed. So I still have some blankets downstairs to take it back up. Again, a lot of chores. Okay, back up to here. We were at 5, the towels. So Usana bags. Okay, number 6 right here. Usana bag. 1, 2. I don't really know. We have some Usana bags down here too. So I think the only thing that makes sense is I gotta take the bags here and the plastic bags down there and just put them all together. While we're at D1, I'm pretty sure I want to cover this entire region in completion. So I have about 3 minutes left. It's like a game. Life is a game, right? So okay, take a look. We see 1, 2. Where were we? Bags, right? Number 7. 6 was the bags. 7. This box, Ferrero Rocher. I said this I received as a gift from one of my clients. Again, over 90 years old. His daughter brought it to me because again, we're like family. And so this I'm not sure what to do with this. Maybe I'll reuse it as like I'll put some bread inside and bologna and some ham and don't bring it to work and basically just store my sandwich. I like to reuse packaging, and that's why these packages are here as well. So I believe that's like number 8. No, 8 is electronics. It's up there. They're not ordered in any particular way. I should have. But anyways, 9 is the Wendy's bag. We have all this kind of junk here, but the point is we have some drinks. I didn't put that down. I missed that. So we have these drinks. I need to move them up to D1, and that's the reason. The reason why for this is all this stuff here that needs to be cleaned up. Okay, including the pizza, is so that I can get to the very bottom, the work bag down there, which is number 10. It's got a lot of shit on it. You can see all that kind of crumbs and stuff. I need to clean it up, and then I use it for my workplace instead of using this bag. And these bags are gonna, develop holes in the next month or so. And then the point is to switch to using this. There's also a few more plastic bags down here, so I need to clean that up, clean those plastic bags, clean this work bag, and then get it all ready. Before I can get to that, obviously I have to clear out the packaging, which unfortunately I didn't type into the list, but you can just imagine that it would be there. So I have all these packaging here that I use. Like I said, I reuse them so that I can just put my own lunch, put some bread and dehydrated onions, some chia seeds inside, and then I just basically reuse the snack food packages for making my dinner to bring to work, which is usually a sandwich. And I put it inside, I reseal it because this is resealable. But some of these things, honestly, I have like 3 packages here. I don't think there's any need for me to have so many packages. I'm just gonna have to throw it in the garbage. Same thing with this box here. Typically it's not very smart to use something that's paper because your sandwich gets all dried up. Because if it's not plastic, all the moisture leaks out. So that's that. I think that's everything. The drinks go up there to D1, again, just so I can clear everything clean. We have this box cutter, a knife, it's rusty, and once again, this one has to do with clothing, which I forgot to write once again. It belongs inside there. I did this laundry yesterday. It was yesterday's stream. So I'm going to have to remember to put that box cutter, that utility knife, back inside the jacket that I used to wear about 4 or 10, a decade ago. And it's to remind me of how things used to be absolute shit. So on Christmas, I wear it once a year to remind myself of how much things have improved and I've kind of come out of poverty and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, back on side. Bottom right hand side, we have all these other items here, which can I get to? There's groceries there today. We have 22 broken knife, broken knife. That's this. On this side, region A, broken knife. This needs to get stored over here under the construction helmet when I used to work for the agency. So, well, actually, I still am an employee of that, but still, I'm not regular. So I need to put it under the helmet. I noticed that the time is running out short, so I have to continue this in a second live stream. So maybe about 10 minutes, we'll continue off here. This is the Ahn Rho Project. Thank you for tuning in. The second live stream will continue off with this entire list. All right?